Face my judgment. A cursed spirit. Okay. Okay, so we'll just have to see what he does and adapt to it. Oh, well, that is just great. He actually removed his debuffs right away. That is certainly more than I expected from the Kagasushi fight. But this guy is actually doing something about it. And it still bothers me why the Kagasushi fight was so... Oh, he actually uses the counter too. Why the Kagasushi fight was so easy in comparison. It just makes us a difference whether a boss uses Dispel spells at all or not. And what this guy seems to do is that once he sees that either if he has a debuff applied to him or not, or if my party members has a buff applied to them, he will try to actively remove them and also add in some kind of counter attack with his second turn icon. And because he does that, it definitely makes this fight a little bit more complicated than usual. I've never seen a boss actively trying to remove buffs and debuffs to this degree, and it does complicate things, but it's not that bad. It's just that it will take longer to defeat this guy if he's gonna keep doing this the whole fight, which I figure is actually the case. It's just tedious to look at. So I figured that if you want to deal the most damage to him, you have to do it when it's your turn. So it will, I think the particular party members you bring with you to this fight makes a big impact on how fast you will actually bring down this guy. And it just seems like it just looks like he takes reduced damage from most of your attacks. So whether you use physical attacks or magic, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Just doesn't feel like I have any particularly super strong skills which actually deals a decent amount of damage on their own. It just seems like, well, it's not just that, it's that my party members don't seem to be strong enough to reliably deal a lot of damage to him. You see how it is with Kali? She is not even level 75, and because of that she is actually missing some of her attacks against him. And that just... You dare oppose me, demon, and I should crush you with my full strength. That's just an indication of that you might want to be slightly stronger than I am right now. This fight. I can't really tell how strong this guy is, but it just seems to be some kind of correlation between the fact that I sometimes can miss some of these attacks, the physical attacks at least. Doesn't seem to be a problem for the Demi-Fiend, but magic attacks doesn't seem to do that much. So there seems to be some kind of difference in terms of how powerful this guy is and how powerful me and my demons are. See, I don't even have any demons which are level 80, so... And it just seems like the closer you are in terms of levels compared to the boss you're fighting, it does make things easier. But I think it also has to do with that because the stats are not too far from the actual boss, you should be able to deal more damage than I'm doing here. At least that's what it looks like, or what it feels like. It is a little bit difficult to tell, but I think that's how I think that's how I think things are in this fight, at least. Oh no! I pressed the wrong. Pressed the wrong skill. I was supposed to use the Kaja. Because it just looks like he has slightly changed his strategy ever since he made that little speech. He's attacking a bit more, which gives me slightly more headroom to attack him and possibly even keep buffs up for slightly longer. So once he has buffed himself a few times, just slap on Adhikaja and should be fine. Now for the guy himself, I find it a bit curious that he is a Seraph, just as Michael, Gabriel, Raphael and Uriel. I don't understand why this guy is either He's either a robot angel or android, or he is just encased in metal for some reason. It's like a metal angel. I've never seen this guy before, which is partly why I am confused about this guy. Since I mean, is he supposed to be something like God's right hand man? What it's called? His appearance is just, well, I guess it's a good thing that they actually interfered eventually, because I like the story the Lady in Black tells you about the war against angels. You don't really see anything of them, and then just all of a sudden this guy, which also happens to be the closest hand to God, one of the strongest angels or seraphs, suddenly appears before you and wants to stop you right before you actually meet up with Lucifer. So it makes you wonder why he didn't do that before. But oh well, can't complain. But just judging by the way he acts, it's just apparent that the angels and demons in this world, or if you could just call him an angel, they're no better than anyone else. Now this guy, he wants to kill me because I am siding with the demons, and it's not like the angels themselves are such divine and righteous beings. They just tack on the label of justice to justify killing anyone who opposes them, particularly the demons. So really this world is not just black and white. It's not straightforward. Just because there are a higher being, kind of, it doesn't make them any better than humans. And it's an interesting view on things, because it's not a typical angels are good and demons are evil. No, it's just the two races are fighting against each other, and yeah, that's it on a basic level. And this guy, he wants to kill me just because I want to be a demon, or because that's what this ending I'm going for is about. And yeah, but at least he's not trying to hide it behind some kind of righteous ideal he has. No, he just wants to kill me. That's fine, because I'm going to kill him. Albeit slowly, but surely. Yeah, this fight just takes such a long time because of his spells. That's what makes this guy so annoying. But other than that, he doesn't really deal a lot of damage, as long as you take care of him and whenever he buffs himself. So as long as you don't let that get out of hand, you can. I think there's just no chance for him to kill you, Just bring a healer and someone who can remove his buffs, and do the best you can to attack him back, and I think you should be fine. Unless he feels like he wants to use another strategy before he's about to die. I think it's best just not to underestimate him, but you shouldn't fear him either. I mean, it would potentially become dangerous if you would let him apply Makakaja 4 times to the max, and then he would use Megiddo Laon on you. But you just have to not let him do that. You should be fine. Counter him the same way that he counters you. This isn't working. Oh, is there some other way I can deal more damage to this guy? Well, let's try something different.